So I'm thinking I'm safe, right? I'm thinking I'm safe. Like, I'm thinking I'm Gucci. I'm thinking I'm good. Like, you know, ain't nothing gonna happen when I go to school the next day, right? Like, oh, okay. You was all hee ha ha, and like, it was cool for me to be talking about Cholo, but the whole time you was plotting to go tell her what I told you.
I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Sure that you cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller. Yeah, like control.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Lisa, and I am back again with another epic, juicy, ghetto, drama-filled, and messy okay. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Alicia or Lisi, hence my name Lisi, M-U-A. M-U-A stands for makeup artist because I'm a makeup artist, up and coming makeup artist. Y'all see the face is beat. Okay, y'all see the title of today's video. I was running my suckers. Okay, I'm sorry. I was. And Shorty ran up. But I didn't get done up, so don't even try, bitch. Got it. Before I get into today's story time, I just want to do a friendly reminder, y'all, that I am starting up subscriber story times. Send your story time to this email below right here. The email will also be in the description box, just in case you wasn't looking at the screen just now. Also, the steps and everything that you should follow for your subscriber story time. I'm still waiting for y'all to send in some story times because I mentioned this in the last story time. I don't know if y'all skipped that part of the video over or what, but everyone that voted yes for me to start subscriber story times, I'm specifically waiting on y'all to submit your story time so we can get the subscriber story time jumping. Okay? Now, let's just get straight into the story. So boom, y'all wondering, okay, what stage of your life did this happen? Because if you're new to my channel, even if you're not new, if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, I don't know if y'all could tell from my other stories that literally a lot, if not all the stories that y'all are gonna get in the beginning stages of my YouTube journey, because I'm still technically in the beginning stages. I've been doing YouTube for 5 months now. All of these stories are stuff that they just been in my closet. You know, the bone collector? Yeah, it's giving bone collector. Just all these stories, I just got it in my closet, ready to bring out. All these stories are years old. That's the point of me saying what I just said. All these stories are a few, if not damn near 10 years old. They old. So we just bringing out the old stories, y'all. So this story, this happened when I was in, I believe, the 7th grade in middle school. Okay, now I'm gonna just be straight up with y'all. I was scary in middle school. I was scary in middle school. I was nowhere near close to the person I am today, because I promise you, if this was to happen, if this situation that happened in this video, if this happened to me today, it would be a completely different outcome. I'm telling y'all, like, straight up, it wouldn't have went down how it went down. But listen, I was in 7th grade. I ain't really been in, you know, no crazy situations, okay? And I was probably like, I don't know, 12, 13. Is that how old you are in 7th grade? Maybe even 11. Girl, I don't know. But just know I was scary. I was scary in elementary and middle school. So again, this is not a reflection of who I am today. I just want to reiterate that to y'all. Okay? Okay? I was in the 7th grade, y'all. And I don't know how y'all high schools, whoa, jumping too far. I don't know how y'all middle schools were set up, but my middle school was diverse. It was very diverse. Like, we had all races in my middle school. And I can't even tell you like what the predominant race was, because that's how diverse it was. Like, we had black kids, white kids, Spanish kids, Asian kids, Middle Eastern kids, Russian kids, like kids. But I will say, you know, I can't even say the majority which it wasn't. But you know, with all schools, you have your divides as far as, you know, the cliques and who messes with who and blah, blah, blah. So in my school, there was a Spanish clique. Okay, specifically they was Mexican. Okay, they was the Mexican gang. Okay, if you Mexican, don't take offense. I'm just saying what it is. I'm just saying what it was and what it is. Relax. Okay. So yeah, there was this little Mexican gang in my school, and how y'all in the gang in middle school? But you know what? I guess that's just how they cookie crumbled, because some people, they end up in them predicaments based off of how they was raised and who was raising them and whatever the case may be. So they were like, I'm not even gonna lie, they were low-key intimidating. And it's like, when they would walk through the halls, and it was like a combination, it was mainly like boys, and it was like one main girl, like her name was like known around the school, like, don't with this bitch because she will you up. Like that was her MO. Okay, and what we gonna name her? We gonna name her Cholo. Sorry. I'm sorry. We gonna name, because it was given Cholo anyway. So listen, don't take offense. Whatever. Okay. So Cholo, she was known as one of them girls, like, don't test her, don't F with her, don't do it. Please don't do it, because one of us goes in and we all go through it. Like, we already knew, like, yeah, you just stay clear of this gang. You stay clear of, you know, of them, period. And I wasn't on no gang type of time. I'm not even gonna sit up here on this internet and cap to y'all. I've never been on no gang type of time. I am not a street girl. I live in the hood. I'm from the hood. I do have a little bit of hood tendencies, but I am not a street person. Like, but I am with the shits. I'm on whatever you on.
Okay, because you standing up. Just let me know. Adrian.
You know what? Well, now, the middle school me, no, today's me, I'm on what you on. What you trying to do?
Why? For what? Oh, let me know. What? That's all I know.
What? I told you I was in 7th grade, right? So even when it came to my classes, I think we had, like, we were in the same class, like, so we were around the same people all day. Like, we didn't switch classes, and it would be different people in our classes, but we would move around, like, the building for our actual classes, but we were in the same one class. We was with the same kids all day. Y'all get what I'm saying? Okay, bet. It was this one girl in my class, and let's call her, I'm trying to think of, like, a Spanish Mexican name. Let's call her Chancla. let's call her Chancla, because that's what I really should have did. I really should have threw my chancla at this girl. Okay? So it was this one little Spanish girl, I'm pretty sure she was Mexican. Chancla, let's say her name was Chancla Hernandez, because I don't know, like, we would always call people by their first and last names for some reason. And even with this girl, I will always address her as Chancla Hernandez. So, and Hernandez is not her real last name, just so y'all know, right? Okay, so boom. Me and Chancla, we weren't, you know, BFFF. We wasn't even friends. Obviously, after this situation, we was not friends. We was classmates. We were associates. So I think it was like, girl, I don't remember all the details because this was so many years ago, but I'm pretty sure we were doing some type of group project, and Chancla happened to be in my group. Okay, of course, with a group project, what does that mean? If some of y'all are familiar with group projects and what y'all have to do, that means that you gotta, you know, stay after school sometimes, work with each other, or communicate via text, via phone call, outside of school, whatever the case may be, bada bing, bada boom, right? Okay, so it was one of those days where me and Chancla were communicating outside of school, and I'm pretty sure, like, we were texting. And, you know, we was just chopping it up, whatever we was talking about. For some odd reason, my dumbass gonna go text her and be like, damn, what did I name the girl? Cholo. Oh, I named her Cholo. Okay. For some odd reason, my dumb ass gonna go text Chancla and be like, hey, do you know Cholo? And Chancla was like,
yeah, like, why? What's up? Da, da, da.
And I'm like, I don't like her. I don't like how her and her crew, they just be walking around the school like, they just walk around the school like a gang. Like, this is not a gang session. Like, this is school. So yeah, I had said something along those lines. I don't remember what Chancla had wrote me back, but I'm pretty sure it's something along the lines of LOL. Like, she was just like laughing it off, like LOL. Mind you, I'm saying this information to Chancla for why? I don't know why, because Chancla is Mexican, which means that, you know what I'm saying? She's sticking with her Mexican people over my black ass. And listen, if that's too harsh for some of y'all, it is what it is. But we're living in the real world where certain people's races, they stick together. They stick with their people. And it's sad to say a lot of us black people don't be doing that. But you know, okay, you know what? Let me not even get to that conversation, because I don't know if y'all are ready for that. Especially in my middle school, the Mexican, why am I dropping stuff? The Mexicans were sticking with the Mexicans, you know, as far as like, you know, sticking besides their people when static came about type. I never seen Chancla like hanging around Cholo, which is why I probably felt comfortable even delivering this information to her. But honestly, I shouldn't have been delivering that type of information to her. Respectfully, like, I shouldn't have been doing that. So I'm thinking I'm safe, right? I'm thinking I'm safe. Like, I'm thinking I'm Gucci. I'm thinking I'm good. Like, you know, ain't nothing gonna happen when I go to school the next day, right? So boom. It's morning time. The next day, y'all, the very next day, it is morning time. It's not even just morning time, it is breakfast time. I know some of y'all remember when y'all was going to school, they would serve the little breakfast and stuff in the morning, and you would be in the caf chilling until the bell rings and it's time for class to start. Yeah, that's exactly what was going on. So I'm in the caf chilling with my friends. We chopping it up at the table. And it's almost time, like it's probably about 5 minutes or less, a few minutes before the bell is about to ring and we have to go to our first class. We at the table, whatever. Out the corner of my eye, I see Cholo and a whole bunch of her literal gang behind her. And it was like majority dudes, y'all. And they were like these big Mexican dudes. Well, they were big to me at the time because I'm small as y'all. Like, I'm 5'1", so I was probably 4 foot in middle school, okay? They just look big to me. Everybody was low-key always big to me at a certain point in my life. So I just see Cholo and her Mexican gang full of thugs and men. Well, they wasn't men, they was young boys, but they damn near should have been men, okay, by how they was looking, okay? They're walking towards like where me and my friends are sitting, right? So I'm not really thinking much of it because it's like, I've never had a conversation with this girl in my life, y'all, in my life. And she don't know who I am. So that's what I thought, okay, that she didn't know who I am. So maybe they're coming over where we're sitting because they want to sit over here today all of a sudden. I don't know, right? They're walking slowly, like they're walking calm, like they're not even walking like with any static or anything like that, but they're just walking over to us. And Cholo comes up to me again with her whole gang of people. It was probably about 7 people behind this bitch, okay? It was just me and my friends at the table. It was me and 3 other girls, and we're not all on a staticky type of time, so we just looking like, why this bitch coming over here? Like, who is she talking to over here? So she comes up to me and she's like,
yo, excuse me?
I'm like, yeah. She like,
so you got a problem?
me?
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Do I have a problem? Now, y'all can imagine, this is where I knew I done up, okay? I am shitting bricks at this point because I already know, like, these people be on some ish, y'all, and I am not prepared. I was not prepared to have to fight for my life this day, okay? So she like, yeah, you got a problem? I'm like, no, I don't have a problem. Like, I don't have a problem at all. No, I don't. I don't.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
She's like,
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, cause you was running your mouth and you was talking all that shit. You was talking all that shit, so you got a problem? You got a problem?
and my friends are just looking at me like, because again, we weren't staticky girls. Like, we were not with the shits at this point. I don't know if anybody else is with the shits now. I am, but like back then, y'all, I told y'all I was scary. I was giving October 31st, okay? I'm just sitting there like, no, I don't have a problem. She's like,
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch.
and then she walks off. So in the midst of her walking off, her little goons, okay, the boys, because the girls, they followed like right behind her and started walking, but the goons was just like standing there for like another 10 seconds, and they was just like just smirking and laughing like, this is not funny. I don't know who y'all think y'all are, but this is not this is not funny. Like, I was Puss in Boots. I was shaking in my boots. I was shaking the table. Like, it was not, that was not one of my best moments, okay? It was not one of my best moments. So finally, the goons, they walk off. My friends are sitting there like, Alicia, what was that about? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
I really don't know. But mind you, I did know, because I knew that literally less than 24 hours ago, I was in communication with Chancla talking about Cholo, but somehow the information got delivered to Cholo probably that same night. That I was running my dick suckers. Okay? I'm shook now. I'm shook. It's like she really just pressed me. Like, she really just pressed me. And y'all, like, might I add, like, that was like the first real time like somebody has ever pressed me before. So it's like, I'm trying to process like what's going on. And again, y'all, like, I am not coming from a household where I just be in the streets. Like, I'm not coming from a household where as soon as I came out the womb, my parents was teaching me how to size people up and how to not let nobody press me. Of course, like, my mom taught me little things like, if you need to defend yourself, then defend yourself. You know, if somebody put their hands on you. But I was not, if I keep looking in a viewfinder, y'all, I'm sorry. I just keep looking in a viewfinder and I need to stop. I need to just keep looking right here in the camera. But I was not prepped for this situation, okay? Like, what do you do when somebody press you about some information? I didn't know. I didn't know. I was just like in confusion, okay? So now, I'm pretty sure now I go to class and I'm like, ooh, wait until I run into Chancla. Wait until I run into Chancla, because now I'm about to ask her, like, bitch, like, you was all hee ha ha, and like, it was cool for me to be talking about Cholo, but the whole time you was plotting to go tell her what I told you. For what? For why? For why? So I don't remember what point in the day, y'all, because again, this is years upon years ago. This is 7th grade. I am not even in grade school, college, nothing. I am in adulthood right now, okay? So this was probably like 10 years ago that this thing happened, okay? Yeah, probably like 2013, 2012. Dumb years, okay? So at some point in the day, I have found Chancla. I ran into Chancla. Well, we was in the same class, so it probably was when we was in whatever class we had the group project, or where we sat next to each other, or whatever, wherever, however it was, okay? I'm like to Chancla, I'm like, yo, Chancla, like, why did you tell Cholo what I said? She's like,
Huh?
bitch, you heard what I said. Why did you tell Cholo what I said? Sorry if their names are similar. I'm just realizing Chancla and Cholo are kind of similar, but like they end in two separate vowels, so y'all should get it. Chancla is like,
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't tell her anything.
I'm like, yeah, you did, because she came up to me this morning in the cafeteria and asked me why I was talking shit. Like, this girl doesn't even know who I am, so it's like, how does she know who I am, what I look like, and what I said if the information didn't come from you? She's like,
Oh, I don't know. Like, maybe I think she looked through my phone. Like, I think she looked through my phone.
bitch,
BFFR. What did that spell? B fucking for real.
go to hell. Like, go to the deepest pit of hell, because it's like, now you just bold-faced lying to my face right now. Like, it's obvious that you went back to her and told her that I was talking ish. So it's like, stand 10 toes on what you did. You, like, why you ain't just be like, yeah, I did go back to her because I'm cool with her and I thought she should know. But no, you over here trying to plead the fifth and act like you don't know what I'm talking about. She went through your phone. Listen, she might be the school gang member, okay? But she don't have that much power to be looking through people's phones. You brought the information to her and you're trying to tell me now as if I'm dumb. Like, girl, you know that morning in the cafeteria, maybe she went up to her in the cafeteria, or maybe she texted her that night. I don't know, but I'm thinking like, she had to have gone to her in the cafeteria that morning like, hey, that girl over there was talking ish about you. And that led to her to even, come up and confront me early in the morning, because my whole thing is that we were in the cafeteria for a decent amount of time. So I don't know when they had came in and when the information was given to this girl, but Chancla, you were the one that told Cholo that I was running my mouth. Like, girl, be for real. Don't try to bold-faced lie to my face. Stand 10 toes on what you told this girl. But moral of the story, y'all, after this day, after this occurrence, I never talked to Chancla again. Like, she was cut the fuck off. Okay, you are untrustable, you're a liar, you're a conniving, sneaky, because you know what? I can't even be fully mad at Chancla, because truthfully, I'm a type of person that if you mention one of my people, and whether it's in a positive, negative, or midway, I am going to go back to my person and be like, hey, such and such said X, Y, and Z. That's just, so I can't be mad at her for being loyal to her friend at the end of the day. The me today, I just don't respect you lying to my face. Like, you should have just been, well, I don't know if she's watching this video, but if you are, you should have, like, you could have just been like, yo, I did tell her. Because where else did the information come from? But anyways, if you're in school or you're just in life like me, the lesson from this story is don't go running your mouth and you don't know, let me rephrase that. Don't go running your mouth to somebody about a person and you don't know where their relationship stands, because clearly they had a relationship that I didn't know they had. The only reason I was running my mouth to this girl was because I'm under the impression and I'm thinking that they not cool like that and they're not friends like that. And they really were. They really were. So that's the moral of the story. That's the lesson of the story. Cholo and her people, they never approached me or came up to me again, probably because they knew I was scary as and they probably knew like I didn't want the smoke with them. So they was like, yeah, like she's not even worth it. She not even about nothing like that. Whatever. And yeah, moral of the story, don't go running your mouth about people, because you don't know. Like I had a situation like that maybe like I want to say 2 years ago at this point, that one of my people brought back information to me that someone that I had introduced them to, okay, the person that I had introduced them to was saying some things regarding me, pertaining me, and my person had brought back the information. Now, did it turn into a whole situation where I pressed the person and whatever the case may be? No, it didn't turn into that, you know, because I'm at my big age, like, I don't really care. Like, if you want to talk shit, if you're not saying it to my face, if it don't apply, let it fly. Like, that's the stuff that just be going through my head. Like, the person wasn't saying anything, you know, threatening or anything like that, but they was just running their mouths to the wrong person. And as a result, I distanced myself from that person, and I don't want to say we're not cool. We don't have no beef or nothing, but that's not a person that I would ever try to make my friend or go out of my way to make my friend. Because my whole thing is that if you can run your mouth to this person that I introduced you to about me, I can imagine how you've been slutting my name out and dogging my name out to the people that really don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So, moral of the story, don't run your mouth if you're not ready for the static, okay? I do want to mention as well, y'all, as of today, let me just double check the exact number. Let's just say 1,800. As of today, February 17th, I am at, I mean, I'm sure this video not going to get posted February 17th. I'm not sure when it's going to get posted, but it's going to get posted. As of today, February 17th, I'm at 1,800 subscribers. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Welcome to the Lease Gang. I don't know, we're going to have to come up with some type of name for the subscribers. Like, can y'all put some recommendations in the comments? Something, I don't know. But we're at 1,800 subscribers. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers, y'all. I am so thankful. I am so appreciative of everyone that has ever subscribed, liked, commented on one of my videos. I appreciate y'all so much. I've been doing YouTube for about 5 months now, so the fact that I'm pushing 2K, that means we only going up from here. We're only gonna keep going up, okay? So yeah. If you made it to the end of this video, if you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. That is going to help push my videos out in the algorithm. Make sure y'all leave me some comments. Can you relate? Can you not relate? Did you find this video funny? Did you find it entertaining? Let me know in the comments, because that's going to help me grow and push this video through the algorithm of YouTube. And definitely make sure you give me a big subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel, okay? Thanks for watching again, and I'll see y'all on the next story time. Later.